Well, it's the melting snowflake. Glad you're listening. I'm out here getting a little sunshine. Of course, it's very cloudy today, and that made me kind of think of, because of the clouds, I thought about the cloud, the big esoteric term that's used by big tech, the cloud computing. All your information is stored in the cloud. It's out in the cloud. So if you kind of look at the cloud, that seems like a pretty safe space, right? The clouds are kind of pretty and soft, and they don't really judge anybody. They're just clouds, and they kind of, they're just everywhere, right? But that's a metaphor for where our data is being stored, in the cloud. We should rethink that. For the cloud, for example, a nice piece of propaganda calls storage of all our information the place as being the cloud, when actually what's happening is a lot of that data is being extracted. And we know that Facebook ripped off their mask and decided no longer to be called Facebook and come clean and say, we're metadata, we're meta. I mean, that's, I'm waiting for Google. Already Google has like 4 or 5 ads in their search engine, and they said they would never do that. And, there was all these things they were never going to do, and now they're doing them, So, yeah, I think they got rid of their slogan, do no evil, or whatever it was years ago. Now they're like, hey, we got shareholders to keep happy, and shareholders don't give a shit if they put people out on the street, especially the very wealthy ones. Somebody ends up homeless, can't help they're broke. They can't even relate to that. But hey, that was a side note. Don't take that too serious. But the cloud, the metaphor for the cloud is really unfitting for what it actually does. It's really a storage place where they can steal your data, chop up your data, use your data, process your data, tag you with your past data in some libelous way if they need to. Who knows who your data could get sold to in your future. Say, in your future life, you're an 18-year-old now. And you decide you're going to run for office. You're going to run for Congress or something. But you had a few rough posts on Facebook and Twitter that might have not been the best thing to say, but you said it years ago and your mind changed and what have you. And fast forward to 2055, you're running for Congress, and it's 2055, and you said something way back in 2021 during COVID you shouldn't have said, and they dig it up off Twitter or Facebook, and and you don't even remember what you said, but they believe it's the most profound evil thing possible, and you better drop out of the election right now. And they found that in the cloud, the wondrous, beautiful cloud. Oh, the cloud is so pretty. It has so many soft shapes. Well, whatever. Okay, I wanted to sing just to be silly, because there's too much seriousness. And this really isn't a conspiracy theory. I mean, we don't know what Facebook is going to do eventually. We know they're probably not going to go bankrupt like MySpace, because they're too much backed by so much big money. So, MySpace went bankrupt, and we don't know what happened to that data. Maybe it just got all destroyed, or maybe it's sitting in the hands of someone, and, we don't know. So, it's something to think about. The cloud, the beautiful clouds. Oh my God, can I sing? Well, I wasn't even trying. The clouds, the clouds, the clouds. But yeah, our data's in the clouds. I don't know what else is in the clouds. Hopefully not unsavory pictures of you doing unsavory stuff. Let's hope you're safe from that kind of manipulation. But hey, I'm going to let everyone go. This is just a quick video, and I just wanted to say, in a quick post, and just wanted to say, keep it clean, think long term, make better decisions, be careful about your data. If you're poor like some of us, you put your data on the cloud because that might be the only place you can put it reasonably and cost efficiently. Or if you need to put electronic records on the cloud, with what Google does with some free space, and Drive with some free space, so your family pictures don't get destroyed. In the old days, they could just throw away your pictures you know, if you got evicted and all your belongings and all your memorabilia from your family gets destroyed because you're too poor to hold on to it, which is what happens to a lot of people. So Facebook does offer an opportunity to store pictures and things like that. The same with Drive and the cloud for Microsoft as well. So, you know, not everybody's evil. Not everything they're doing is evil, but there are consequences to all this stuff. That's it. That's all I got for you today. This is the Melting Snowflake signing off. Have a good Labor Day weekend 2022. See ya.